Good morning, children. In social science classes of standard 10. Today I would like to teach you a very new chapter. But before this, I want to explain one thought. Thought is education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. What is thought? Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. You may have heard that very popular thought, life is a struggle is enjoy. And this enjoyment in life comes from education. So very important thought. It is today's thought. Now, next movement, student. I would like to teach you a new chapter, chapter 4, the making of Germany and Italy. It is part first. In this chapter, you will be taught about three nations of Europe, Germany, Italy and also Great Britain. How did they become a nation? Today's point is 4.1. Germany, can the army be architect of a nation? Means, what can be the role of army in formation of nation? You recall the previous classes. I have taught you, after 1848, nationalism in Europe moved away from its association with democracy and revolution. Nationalist sentiment were often mobilized by the conservative forces for promoting their state powers and achieving political dominance over Europe. This can be observed in the process by which Germany and Italy came to be unified as nation state. Means this process, can the army be the architect of nation? You can understand the process of unification in Germany, Italy, Great Britain. You have seen nationalist feeling were widespread among educated middle class in Europe. They tried to unite different regions of German Confederation into a nation state. But this liberal initiative to nation building was suppressed by combined forces of monarchy, military, and it was supported by landowner called Junkers of Prussia. From then on, Prussia took and the leadership of the movement for the national unification of Germany. And now its chief minister Otto von Bismarck, very important person, Otto von Bismarck, was the architect of this process. Means Otto von Bismarck united the Germany by taking help from Prussian army and bureaucrats. 3 wars over 7 years with Denmark, Austria, France ended in Prussian victory and unification of Germany is completed. So the next movement is in January 1871, the Prussian king William I was announced German emperor in a ceremony held at Versailles. And next activities were after the unification of Germany on the bitterly cold, in the very cold morning, bitterly cold of 18 January 1871, an assembly comprising the princes of different German states, representative of armies, important ministers of Prussia, including Otto von Bismarck, gathered in unheated hall of mirror. It is picture of hall of mirror. Hall of mirror in the palace of Versailles to proclaim new German emperor headed by Kaiser William I of Prussia. Means Kaiser William I of Prussia announced the German emperor and Germany appeared as a nation. Children, the nation building process in Germany had demonstrated the dominion of Prussia state power. The new state placed a strong emphasis on modernizing the currency, banking, legal and judiciary system in Germany. Prussian measures in practice often became a model for the rest of Germany. So it is the topics Germany. Can the army be architect of the nation? These were the facts. Now the homework. Question first. Describe the nation building process of Germany. Second question. Who was Otto von Bismarck? And third, explain the model of nation building process of Prussia in Germany. So in part first, you have studied how did Germany become a nation. In the next part, you have to study, I will teach you about the unification of Italy and the strange case of Great Britain. Thank you.